Catch the latest in women's sports and HBCU athletics on the Dr. Cliff Burt and Friends podcast. Join Dr. Cliff Burt for game analysis, exclusive interviews, and inspiring stories only on Podbean. Subscribe today and be part of the action.
It's a miracle, baby!
Yeah.
Miracle, miracle, serves. Miracle, miracle, serves. Miracle, miracle, serves. Miracle, miracle, serves.
We keep having all these problems. How we gonna solve them? Every day it's the same thing. All these unsolved issues, I guess it's official. Here we go again, the same old thing. And I'm tired of the arguing and lying. So goodbye.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is June the 18th, 2024, and today the topic is poor in spirit. Happy Tuesday. Yes, happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful Monday. Mine was just fine. Yes, mine was good overall. Y'all might hear the dog in the background, man. I don't know what's going on with Zori, but hopefully somebody will check on him. But yeah, so yeah, I hope all is well with your Monday. Highlights from Monday, it was still Father's Day over there at Mountain West. So we did several giveaways for the fathers yesterday, for the Monday night gathering. And then I did have my one-on-one meeting with the pastor yesterday. Seems like, your girl ain't on the chopping block. I'm still doing, still, I guess, on the right track or whatever when it comes to the church. I've been asked to, I guess, step up more as a leader. I'm going to be like, how I'm going to do that in my position that I'm in? So I'm trying to figure all of that out. But, I'm honored and grateful to be where I am and doing what I'm doing. And so, man, we're going to see. We're going to see what the Lord do with me in this journey that I'm on with Mountain West Church. And yeah, man, I am excited about it. Technically, your girl needs to be getting ready because I got to record an episode of the GSL Talk Show in like a few minutes. Let me go ahead and get this juice underway. Okay, y'all? So, poor in spirit. The inspiration for today's conversation pretty much came from the prayer meditation that I listened to this morning. It was centered around the Beatitudes and things of that nature. And as I was listening to it, the phrase poor in spirit just really, really kept standing out to me. So I decided to go deeper about it because, obviously I've heard this over and over and over again, but for some reason today I just was like, what does poor in spirit mean? And so that's what I kind of went deeper about. And as I looked into that, I pretty much was led to the word humility, and that's where I got these verses and whatnot from. So let's talk about this particular verse that introduces us to this phrase, poor in spirit, and that is Matthew 5:3. It says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." So I think when we hear that word poor, it might be a turnoff for some people, right? So we don't want to be poor in anything, not finances, not nothing, right? So hearing this phrase poor in spirit is kind of like, ooh, what does this mean? So as like I said, as I went deeper about, again, the meaning, this is what I ended up coming across. I went and used the app over there at chatholybible.com. And I just asked it, I said, what does poor in spirit mean? And so here are the things that were standing out to me when I read the response. And it says, acknowledge that we are helpless and powerless without God's intervention. So this is pretty much what poor in spirit means. It means that we are accepting that basically we can't do anything without the Lord, which is very interesting to think about, because I would say over the past few days, I was kind of thinking about this radical faith that I seem to have. Like, I'm not the only one. I was telling you guys like a few weeks ago, I felt like my son had that type of radical faith. But yeah, basically, this idea of humbling yourself so much to say, I am nothing without the Lord. That's ultimately what I'm receiving, that, again, being poor in spirit is. And isn't that hard to do, though? Because, again, like, we just go through life and we just think that we have so much control, and we try to have so much control over our lives, and we do have some. We have free will and things of that nature. Of course, choices are life changing, but I think again, what I'm receiving here is that when we humble ourselves before the Lord and say, you know what, Lord, I can't do anything without you. You're the reason I'm breathing. You're the reason I'm here. You're the reason I'm, have any of the things I have. Then your life will look a little bit different. The more I went deeper about it, that's what I was starting to see. Matter of fact, here's another quote that was standing out to me about this. And it says, when we adopt this mindset, we open ourselves up to receive the blessings and promises of God. So those of us that are struggling and feeling like, man, because I think at some point before, when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about, about people, like, how do we feel when we feel alone? Like, we feel like God isn't there and things like that. What should we do and stuff? And I went again to that app and whatnot, and it was giving me some good practical ideas about what to do. But I mean, here is a reason for us to humble ourselves, right? Because we can sit here and think all day long, oh, I don't need God, I don't need you, I don't need anybody, right? But it's telling me here that if we are humbling ourselves before the Lord and understanding that, okay, I'm poor in spirit, or I am helpless and powerless without God, then it says when we adopt that mindset, we're opening ourselves up to receive the blessings and promises of God. And as we see, the Bible has plenty of promises that it makes to us about our lives and things of that nature. And so in order to open up those things to flow in our life, we have to, again, humble ourselves and, I guess, be poor in spirit, right? So here's some verses that were standing out to me this morning. And look, shout out to my mama. I saw that she commented and whatnot. So yeah, here are some verses that were standing out to me. Proverbs 22:4 says, the reward for humility and fear of the Lord is riches and honor and life. So again, I think we want all those things. People want honor, people want riches, and they want long life. And so in order to receive these things, it says these are the rewards for humility and fear of the Lord, which again, going deeper about this idea of fear of the Lord is representing respect, right? Which again, I think we struggle with, man. Do we really fear the Lord? Do we respect the Lord enough to know, like, okay, I need to humble myself. He's in control, things of that nature. I think we struggle with that as humans. But hey, let's keep going with these verses. James 4:10, it says, humble yourselves before the Lord and he will exalt you. Again, I think we want all these things that I'm sitting here talking about. We want to be exalted. We want honor. We want life. We want riches. But these things is what it's telling us to do. It's telling us to humble ourselves. It's telling us to fear the Lord, and things of that nature. And in adopting this new mindset of being poor in spirit. So if you truly, truly want the things that you say you want, right, then you should do the things that the Bible is telling us to do. And I mean, that's ultimately the juice. I mean, this juice is probably going to be short and sweet because, like I said, your girl got to get ready to go record something else. But, I mean, this is pretty much it, man. I don't have too much to add to this. You guys can go deeper. Plenty of verses in the Go Deeper section to peruse and let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds. But the Bible verse of today is James 1:27. It says, pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Did you know that you can support us for just 99 cents a month? That's right, friends. You can support everything that we do here at GSL for just 99 cents a month. Take a look around wherever this post is. You might see a link or maybe even a button that says support. Go there, check out the options, consider supporting us because, we enjoy bringing you all the daily inspiration as well as the weekly talk show, but we have much, much more to come. Thank you so much for the consideration. Bye-bye.